Dr. Diane Prather. I'm an eye doctor with special training in preventive approaches to healthcare. I focus on eye wellness and whole body health, pun intended, focusing as an eye doctor. It's always important to keep a healthy immune system, especially in these current times. I ran across a program that supports good health while keeping the body working at its optimum. I began the program last summer when I learned about using nutrition and exercise to actually build bone and muscle density. I got really good results and decided to share it with other people. I found everyone lost weight and just felt better. Some people also included resistance training to build their bone and muscle density. Today, I'm pleased to introduce my good friend, John Viviano, who has recently done the program and will tell us his experiences. John, what inspired you to do the program?
Well, I play a lot of sports. I spend the winters in Palm Springs, California, and this winter I played about 75 softball games. To play softball, and I'm usually the number one draft pick in 2 different leagues. But to be a better hitter, you usually put on a little more weight playing softball, which I did. But now that the season is over and I'm moving back to Fairfield, Iowa, I want to lose some of that weight because I'm a better athlete in tennis when I'm lighter. So I saw your video and know you personally and thought I'd give you a call. And you told me something about a 7-day health cleanse.
Yes. So when did you start the program?
I actually started the program about 4.5 weeks ago. I did the 1-week, 7-day health cleanse. And then for the following 3.5 weeks, I've been on the special modified diet. And as of last night, I have lost 16 pounds. But even more incredible than that, I've never felt hungry. I've never had a loss of energy. And it's been incredibly different from other things that I've done to lose weight. Thank you.
Well, that's really good to hear, because doing a health program where you're modifying your eating habits is usually a challenge. And in my experience, I always felt a little emaciated. So can you just tell us about those first 7 days, what worked for you, and also your special challenges, because you started the 7-day program during a time where food was becoming scarce. So tell us a little bit about that experience of the first 7 days.
Yes, as I said, I live in California, and I started this just as the COVID-19 virus hit, and they closed down all the restaurants and basically all of my city. And since I live in a casita, which is basically a 1-bedroom unit with a bathroom and no kitchen, I had no ability to cook. So how could I possibly do this? But it actually turned out to be the simplest thing ever. Because 1, I just had to take a few pills in the morning, which 1 made sure that I got enough nutrition. And 2, the first 7 days was a little stool softener to cleanse out all the stuff that I had eaten before. The nice thing I liked, one of my fears was that in the past I've done diets and I felt hungry. You kind of eat, and then you don't eat, and you feel hungry, and then you binge eat. But with this, you told me as my coach, I could eat as much food as I want. So I never felt hungry. I never felt any psychological pressure. I never felt any loss of energy, because if I was hungry, I'd go eat a banana, or I'd go get some nice, I'm a mostly vegetarian, some nice vegan creamy dressing and put it on some broccoli or cauliflower, and never felt hungry. So I wasn't hungry, and the program was easy. And once a day, I ate a great glass of shake, of protein powder with what I put in a little bit of water and almond cashew milk. And it was like I got to go to the malt shop every day. So sometimes I drink 2 or 3 of those. And so it was great.
Well, that's good. That's yes, you met the challenge with flying colors. So going through the first 7 days with just fruits and vegetables, you were able to work that out. And
Yes,
then entering the second phase of it where you began to add the shake and
yes.
maintaining a good healthy diet, and you've been able to lose weight. Um, what was your experience? What do you think your weight losses has been?
Well, like I say, I lost, it's been 4.5 weeks, so a little more than a month, and I've lost about 16 pounds. So I estimate that I was losing about a half a pound a day. And I plan on doing this for another 2 weeks. So my goal was to lose maybe 20 pounds, which will move me into my ideal weight category without losing too much muscle. And that's what my goal is, and I think I'm going to achieve it. And basically now I have a little more extended diet, not only to fruits and vegetables, but you've coached me through the process where I can now eat some beans and I can eat eggs and nuts and the shake. So I don't feel any food deprivation at all. And I'm feeling very healthy, lots of energy. Don't feel I've had much muscle loss because I had a lot of muscle when I began. But that pot belly is going down and it's very clearly going down. And a few of the jowls are becoming less jowly. And I think it's going to be a wonderful thing.
Well, you've had a great experience. So what would you recommend to other people if they're thinking about doing this and not sure whether they want to step into it? What would be your words of wisdom?
Well, my words of wisdom are the first thing is get a good health coach. You are incredible. And I think you have a team of other individuals that I've met with, a lady named Noelle Knight. These are all incredible people. So get a good health coach because then they'll just walk you through it and it'll be very simple. You don't have to do much thinking. And then just follow the very simple regimen and enjoy it. And it will just kind of melt off. It's very different from anything I've done and I've seen other people do in the past. And I don't feel like I've been have food cravings or deprived. I don't feel like I've done any damage to my body by not having the proper nutrition. I feel that Dr. Diane Prather has really done a good job of taking care of me, kind of like Mama Diane coaches at home. Thank you.
Well, thank you, John. I'm so inspired by what you said. And now that we're in sort of a self-isolation, self-quarantine time, I'm thinking
Yes.
I'm going to have another go at it because I remember my dreams were so vivid when I did this. It was like, I can't wait to go to sleep to see what's going to pop up. So thank you very much, John. We really appreciate it. And we'll talk later.
Thank you very much, Diane. Thank you for being my coach. And anybody who would like to lose a few pounds, I would suggest you definitely talk to Diane.
Thank you.